boats became the commercial cargo ships of the Chesapeake. And they would haul fruits, vegetables, watermelon, cantaloupe, corn, whatever, pine lumber, up from the eastern shore to Baltimore, down to Norfolk, over to Washington, and then they'd bring stuff back to the eastern shore. No family in Chrisfield that had a refrigerator brought down from Baltimore on a buy boat. Well, he happened to know the buy boat captain, so that made it easy. But in those days, you'd have to send a truck all the way up to Baltimore, cross the ferry twice, bring it all back. That'd be like a day and a half trip. So buy boat became the mechanism to move things back and forth. Winnie Estelle is a real buy boat. Right? She was built in 1920 in Chrisfield, Maryland. This is the town I talked about. It's about 50 miles south of here on Tangier Sound. And she worked the Chesapeake for about 50 years. In the early 70s, she went south to the Caribbean. And that, for most buy boats, was a one-way trip. They were very good down in the Caribbean because of shallow draft. Winnie only draws about 3.5 feet, stern about 1.5, 2 feet in the bow. So she made a really good inter-island cargo ship down in the Caribbean area. She worked the Honduras-Belize trade, and then she started falling into disrepair, was put up on the beach. We were very lucky. Man went to the south, and he recognized what she was. He bought her and had her completely rebuilt down in Honduras and brought her back up to the Chesapeake. And just this April, boat's been donated to the museum for us to use to bring you folks out here on the Miles River. So Tracy, that's my story about buy boats.
Thank you, Bill.